Get ready with me to recreate the iconic makeup look of Endora from Bewitched. It's August, which means spooky season is upon us. I don't make the rules, I just abide by them. If you have under eye bags or facial hair you want to block out, I recommend using a little orange lipstick as color corrector. The orange tone blocks out the blue tone, and it's a lot cheaper than an actual color corrector. Agnes Moorehead's makeup was very light and bright, so with a concealer, draw a semicircle under your eye. For my foundation, I'm going to be using Max Factor Pan Stick because that was Agnes Moorehead's favorite. I use color 25 Fair. I absolutely love it because it is super pink, and finding a pink foundation is very hard these days. We're going to use a pink beauty blender because she's a girl, and blend, blend, blend. Whenever I use a full coverage foundation, I like to go over it with a sheer foundation because it makes your skin look more dewy and less like you're wearing a lot of foundation. I know the irony of putting more makeup on to make it look like you're wearing less makeup. Because the eye makeup is so very pigmented, I'm gonna do a little powder under my eyes to catch the fallout. Over the course of Bewitched, Endora's eye makeup had almost no consistency from episode to episode, so we're just gonna do our own thing. Large cat eye, slanting upwards, lots of blue, lots of white. Because we want our eyeshadow to be extra saturated, we're going in with the NYX Jumbo White Crayon and coloring our entire eyelid and up into our eyebrow. When doing your eye makeup, always start on your non-dominant side. So if you're right-handed, do your left eye. If you're left-handed, do your right eye. It makes them so much easier to match. With a fine point flat brush, we're going to go in from the corner of our eyelid and up slightly past the end of our eyebrow. Meeting at that point, we're going to bring it down sharply. Blue in your eyeshadow should end at your iris. So start there and go up into a round shape. Play around with it until you have a shape you like. I'm using several different shades of blue to give it some more depth. Repeat the process on the other side. Now I'm feeling witchy. NYX Jumbo Stick to tightline our waterline. Using a black liquid liner, I like CoverGirl Perfect Point because I find I have way more control with this tiny little brush. Starting on your non-dominant eye, I'm going to begin at the point of the wing. The big round wing of your very subtle cat eye should end at your pupil. Then continue on your eyeliner in a very tight line. Actually go onto your nose, then run it down. Very demure, very mindful. If you want to look at my eyes very closely, you will see that they don't match. That is authentic because neither did hers. I'm going to fill in the white part with a champagne highlighter. Contour. Not many people contoured in the 1960s, but Agnes Moorehead sure did. So I am going to go in along my nose, just like she did. Straight down at the side and swoop in slightly at the nostril. I don't think this is contour. I think it's just the way her nose is, but I am going to do a little tiny bit right in there for a very low nose dip. For cheek contour, I'm just going to use an orange blush. Go right in and nick down. Leave the cheeks light and bright and use your blush as your cheek contour. And then take a little blush up at your temples. Eyebrows. The Endora eyebrows are some of the most interesting in all eyebrow history. They go up into a beautiful old Hollywood arch, down, and then at the wing, they go up again. Nothing about Endora's makeup was to be attractive to men. It was about being who she was, and I respect that. To get the eyebrow color perfect, I like to alternate between a brown and an orange eyeshadow. A concealer to clean up the fallout that inevitably happened from the blue eyeshadow. Endora's lips were a very unique shape. It's a much more subtle Lucille ball, so we're going to go in with a coral lip liner. Next, I'm going to go in with my third favorite lipstick of all time, Coral Berry by Revlon. Hit your top lashes with some black mascara. Despite the eye makeup being so extreme, her lashes were very wispy, so I'm just going in with some corner lashes. Final step, white highlighter on our cheekbones, under our eyes, and our nose. This is the final result. Let me know how you think I did, and be sure and leave a comment as to what other iconic makeup looks you would like to see me recreate. All right, my strange little onions, I love you. Have a hug, a cookie, and a juice box. Mwah.